this is Christine Beauvais and welcome back to Taking You on a Journey using the Feng Shui Bagua. Here we are, this is video 8. We are here in the self-cultivation area, self-knowledge area. If this is your first time viewing this video, make sure you go back because we reviewed your career area, your relationships, your family, your wealth, health, helpful people, creativity and children, and now we're in the area of self-knowledge and self-cultivation. Well, this area is very essential because it plays a part. It actually kind of pairs up with all the other areas. When you are looking to advance your career, maybe you're studying, maybe you went back to school, maybe you're getting a certification, maybe you're starting to become an entrepreneur, maybe you are wanting a new relationship and you're discovering that there's some things you need to change because you need to break the pattern of the men that you've been attracting in your life. And so you need not only to look at your relationship area, you look at your self-knowledge area. If you're working on improving your money skills, maybe you want to start investing more, you look at your wealth area, you look at your self-cultivation area. Maybe you really are trying to lose some weight and you're not feeling good about yourself. You look at your health, you look at your self-cultivation area. This is the area where we go inward, where maybe we're practicing meditation. Maybe we're going to learn something that's going to improve our lives. It's what we also call the mountain energy. So if you think of a mountain, it's kind of like, I say this with a lot of clients, that if anybody has the 8 mountain energy, they tend to want to be in a cave. They tend to not like hanging out with people, and maybe when things get pressured, their way to handle the stress is to cultivate and to almost like put themselves in a little cave. And this area is probably the perfect area if you could have a meditation room, or you could have a study, or even your office. If you were trying to create music or write something, it might be the perfect area of the room to set up that space for you so that you can really tap into that quiet, calming energy. But I also know that this area tends to be one of the top areas for the front door. Remember, the front door can either be in your self-knowledge, it could be in your career, it could be in your health of people. So, I'm going to remind you over and over, front door is so essential to any home. It must open well, it must work, the locks must work, you must know where the keys are for the front door, you must have a nice mat out there and flowers, and the path to the front door should be clear and able to walk up it and inviting. I emphasize this so much because it's something I see all the time with people. So if you are trying to make transformations in your life and the front door is not inviting or welcoming in, that's where the energy flows. So how do you expect other things to come into your life? The self-knowledge area is essential to take a look at when you are starting that new program. Your children, are they in school? Are they having issues with school? So remember last week we talked about your children area. So if you told me that you had a son or daughter who was having difficulties in school, well, we definitely take a look at the children area. We definitely take a look at the self-cultivation area and see what's going on, plus their bedroom. You see how we're making connections here? You see how we're connecting the dots? It's not enough to just focus on your relationship area. That's when people make the mistake. They think, oh, well, if I'm going to fix one thing, I just focus on that. Yes, you focus on a relationship, and you want to attract a new person into your life. But if you didn't clean up the garbage and the mistakes that you made in the previous relationships, you're just going to attract the same person. Same thing with the job. I know this from years of career changes and transferring jobs. If you don't clean up what you did, the way you thought, or any of the things that lessons you had to learn in that job, before you move on to another job, you think, I'll be happier in another job if it's closer to home and it's got this and this and this. But you didn't change your attitude. You didn't change your skills. So guess what? You start off your job, the first 3 weeks it's going well, and those old patterns come back. I know that. I've seen that. So your self-cultivation area, take a look at it. If your front door is there, clean it up. Make sure it's opening. Make sure there's no squeaky noises. Make sure if there's a closet there, it's cleaned out and organized. If this is a room in your house, is the decor beautiful? Does it feel energizing? Is there anything about this room that doesn't feel right, and what changes can you make? The more you can put your energy into your home, the more beautiful you make it by simple things of just going out and buying things that make you feel good, things that you love, things that energize you, is just enough to start shifting your energy. So take a look at your self-knowledge area this week. Spend time in it, spend time in the next 7 days, review it, see if there's any connections that need to go along with any other area of the Gua. And then, if you have any questions or comments, head over to www.christinebove.com and leave a comment or question on my blog. If you need further help with the Bagua and how it is, and you have challenges with the space and the floor plan, then send me an email and let's work together. I can help you virtually and in person to get your home to feel good, to look good, and to have it supporting you so that you can be successful in all your endeavors. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we talk about the final Gua, which is the fame and recognition area. A lot of people love this area, but it's not necessarily what you think. So enjoy, sending you good chi to clear out that clutter, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.